So, how's it going guys? Shady here, back with another video, and today I bring you my 4th place Blue Eyes deck list. So, I went to my OTS championship this week and I got 4th place. It's the highest I've ever got in any of my OTS, and it's amazing to see this deck performing. I've always been a Kaiba fan. I even still have my Ultimate Blue Eyes from the 2013 Kaiba um, structure deck that I bought as a kid, and seeing one of my favorite ever monsters come back to the meta is amazing. The deck feels great, and it's great news for budget players because I think this deck list would cost like maybe 70 heroes tops to make, and it is amazing. So without further ado, let's get into the deck list. So, for the main deck, 40 cards, you've got to play the two Blue Eyes. Playing one is really bad against Bestials. I feel like two is enough. And yeah, it's a bit weird to not see the triple Blue Eyes just the way Kaiba intended, but it's amazing in terms of bricks. It bricks way less the deck right now, and I am loving playing the two of them with alternative arts. So yeah, I'm playing the two. Then for our starters, we are playing the triple Sage, triple Maiden, and triple Kaiser. Playing pure, you need as much starters as you can, and so you really need to have Kaiser in here. It's also really good to have at least one Kaiser, especially if you play a small bestial package, because it's the only one that you can search to have full combo of a bestial because it's a dragon. So even though in other versions it's not optimal to play Kaiser or at least more than one Kaiser, for us right here, since we need more consistency and we are playing 15 starters, Kaiser is more than enough. Then you have of course the triple wishes, and for the last three, I went with double peer remap, which shouldn't be the way to go. I wanted to play double bingo machine, but mine only arrived like yesterday, so I went with peer remap. This is not the way to go because it cost me on first round. I lost 2 time because of it, since you have to halve your life points to activate it. But besides that, the card is amazing. It searches for your Sage, and then you can just full combo off of it. But I would rather play the bingo machine. And then we have the one prosperity. Since I didn't want to maximize on Piri, I thought that playing the one prosp could be nice, and sometimes prosperity your extra deck won't be as much of a pain. So yeah, this is it for our starters. Now for the engine requirements, we have the one Mausoleum, one True Light, one Roar, probably should place this over here, one Fusion, and one Majesty. The Fusion is nice in pure. Being able to go into a second Tyrant is really good, especially for like follow-up plays going or trying to OTK. The second Fusion, the Ultimate Fusion can come up, and sometimes it's a better option than Roar, especially going first if you already drew into Majesty. You can kind of search for Ultimate Fusion as like another interruption, because if you use True Light, Special Summon Blue Eyes, Special Summon Maiden, you can then Fusion Summon during your opponent's turn and pop a card since you use the Blue Eyes on the field. So it can actually be really good as another interruption if you already have Majesty in hand for your combo. Besides that, there's not really much to explain here. It's absolutely standard to play one of each of these, and you absolutely do not want any more bricks in your deck. Now, if you've done the math, this is only 22 cards, so we have 18 slots for non-engine. And first off, we're gonna start with the one Magnamut. Magnamut is insane as a bestial. Bestials are really good, not against Malice, but besides that, they're always useful, and you can like use him to search for Kaiser, so you have either an extender or a combo for next turn. So it's like your 16 starter sometimes. And you can be just seals targets so that you can search for follow-up, which is really good. Then for the other 17 slots, we of course play the triple Veiler, because Veiler is insane in this deck since you can search it. The triple Ash. I wanted to respect super combo decks, so Droll is here. Triple Imperm, triple Nib, and double Ogre. Ogre is really nice this format. It went really well. Honestly, it's cracked at times, but not against every deck. And depending on your hands, your opponent's hands, it could be less impact, but it's still really nice as our 6th end trap for the deck. Like, you can hit True Light in the mirror match, you can hit sometimes the Lizardos in the Malice if they really need it to play. You can use it. You have a lot of options, and so I really like playing Ogre in the main. But from all of these end traps, he's the one that I've managed. I thought that would be the best to cut for the Magnamut, because I really wanted to play the Magnamut. So yeah, that's our main deck. Then you go for the extra deck, and for the synchros we play double Spirit, just standard, and then one each of the targets. So the Ultimate Spirit, Moonlight, and Lightstorm. All of these came up during the OTS Championship, except for Lightstorm Dragon, because I didn't really add to break through a lot of spell traps during my plays, but Lightstorm is still really insane. And to be honest, I never miss the third spirit. I honestly think I've never even went into the second spirit, so this ratio is more than fine, and I promise if you don't go into super big grind games, you won't need it. Then for the fusions, we played 2 Tyrant, 1 Neo. I was thinking of only playing like 1 Tyrant and 1 Neo, but since I was playing the fusion, I would notice that sometimes it would be dead if I go second and make the Tyrant Dragon. So I feel like the second one was a good option, and it's really good just as an OTK machine, the Tyrant Dragon. So I feel like this was the way to go. And now for the links, of course we start with double Spirit, 1 Seals, completely standard. I have never missed the third Spirit. It would have come up into like the mirror match, but I was in a position where I managed to find enough resources to OTK without it. So I feel like it's still manageable with 2, and especially if you have the Ultimate Fusion, you can shuffle back one of them, so it's still more than enough. And Seals is just here for like options. Sometimes you try to OTK, you don't you are not able to do so, so then you just have to have like a few monsters on the board that are a bit awkward, like for example having a Blue Eyes and a Tyrant, and you might feel like having the Tyrant on the field won't do anything, so I just link those off, make a Seals. Sometimes it does come up, and it did come up for me quite a lot. Then for the rest of the link package, we have 1 Link Spider, because linking with Blue Eyes sometimes is a pain in the ass, because especially if you go into the rest of our package, it will be necessary, because we play the 1 Lina, 1 Selene, 1 access code for OTK lines, and since access code needs an effect monster, you can't really make it with blue eyes, and it did come up where I had to use a blue eyes to finish the access code after getting interrupted on Celine. So then having the Link Spider to be able to still go into it was a really nice option. If you play something like Metal Tronus with targets in the side deck, this is the easiest to cut out, but it will come up. So I'd rather have it in the extra deck and be prepared for the possibility. That's it for extra deck. Let's go into our side. So first of all, we don't really like Malice, so triple Lancia. Then we play triple Phantasma. This card is insane, be it against Malice, where it can give you multiple draws, be it against Fiendsmith, be it against the mirror match, using it to get a better hand after they go into the Link one. Phantasma was the MVP for the OTS. It was the best card in my side deck, and it gave me wins that shouldn't have been possible. Then these ones have never come up, but in theory they are good, which is the one Jet and one Spirit. I might get rid of these two, but in theory the Jet Dragon is good for Ryziel matchups. I ended up not having to play against any because I was lucky enough to dodge all the Ryziel players and played mostly just Malice, which isn't not the best matchup for us, but I got to manage through it. But it still is like good enough. But I'll probably like get rid of these. There were the worst cards in my side deck. Then I don't have them anymore because they were I borrowed it from a friend, and mine have not come yet in the mail. But this is supposed to be 3 Metal Tronus. Metal Tronus was another insane card on this deck. It was absolutely custom. You could make it work against almost every deck. It will just give you so much advantage because you don't really have to use the second part of like summoning a monster that is the same to banish. You can just summon anything else in your deck, and the amount of advantage that it generated to me against it was good against Malice because I played access code. In the mirror match, it was a god card because you can just stop their spirit, get a blue eyes on the fields, and have even more bodies to synchro link and push through boards. It was just really insane. So that card was amazing, and I would not ever take it out of this side deck. And then I played, since we play such a big entrap package, the triple crossout with the one shifter because we really cannot play at all in shifter. So yeah, this was my side deck, and that's basically it for the whole deck profile. This deck went in amazingly. It was probably just perfect how it handled this tournament. So don't be afraid to play. If you're a budget player, be happy. You can basically build this with non-engine and just 3 structure decks. And I have had a lot of fun with it. I haven't had this much fun in a long time. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Comment if you have any questions you want to ask me, and subscribe, never miss any of my future videos. And that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys next time.